didn't forget about you. I've just been busy building things. And hey everyone, welcome back to the land of wanderers, and this is my horse, Willow. Oh, that's just my face. Willow has been sticking around that post for the last 2 or 3 episodes, I believe. And I may or may not have forgotten to bring her back home. Here you are. That's a bit better, isn't it? Now, I must admit that Willow has kind of fallen to the wayside since I got the elytra, and I don't think I'm the only one. So I suppose if we're just gonna let her hang out, then we might as well build the old girl a home. Something a little bit better than that little lamppost over there near the nether portal. Luckily enough, we have some free terrain right here next to my home. I'm thinking we're gonna build it right about here. That way, if I do fancy a ride, then we're right next to her. And while we're at it, we're gonna give Willow some roommates. Over here is my cow sheep breeding area. I'm thinking it's about time we get these guys out of here. So today we're going to be building some kind of a ranch horse house thingy. So before building anything, we need to gather materials for the actual build. Here's what we need. It's a total of 1600 blocks, 1633 to be exact. We need quite a bit of jungle wood, so luckily we have our tree factory over there. It's time to get chopping. Alright, so we've got... Whoa, where are you? There you are. We've got a bit more done than just chopping trees. Let's look at our progress. So if we take a look in these yellow and white shulker boxes, we have all of these materials for now, as well as all this wooden stuff. And you might have noticed in the bottom right corner here that we have green stained glass, which is one of the materials I needed for the build. Now, I thought I had cactus in my nature box. I have exactly none. I must have been mistaken with my realms, my family realm server. We went on stream and we flew for about 1 hour to find our first desert. I got about a stack worth of cactus, which should be in here. Here it is. I've already smelted some to get the green dye, which is where I got the, well, how I got the green stained window, glass panes. While we were there, we also raided a desert temple, got 2 dune smithing templates. Oh, that could be nice. I'll think about it. And we got a bunch of mud to get a head start on the mud that we need to get for the building. I was thinking of doing the old water bottle onto dirt trick and then drying it up that way. But since we passed by a muddy mangrove biome, then I just, well, took some. Got a bit of a head start. But that's not what I'm most excited about. We managed to get a roommate for Willow over here. Everyone say hello to Wilmer. Thank you, Ava, for the name. Now, I didn't know this before actually getting a camel. Look at the jump on this thing, okay? Look, that was a good one. It's nuts. So yeah, we got all that done on stream. If you want to join into the fun, we're going to be live just about every weekend. I don't have an exact schedule yet. If you want to join in on the fun, be sure to probably hit that bell icon. I hear it helps. And as a benefit, you'll get to see that goofy face up here in the left-hand corner. But that's enough self-promotion for now. Let's see what we have to gather before beginning our build. Alright, so I have the yellow and white shulker boxes in my inventory. So we can kind of see here what we need. We have pretty much all the wooden things taken care of. Let's go down here quickly. If I go down some more, we have all the hanging signs. We have enough stairs. So in terms of wood, I need to make some tripwire hooks and get some wood to make like 2 campfires. But pretty much all of the wooden stuff is taken care of. So for big materials, other than like details like the bed, the smokers, and the banners, and the flower pots, other than those things, the main building block that I need to get now is some granite. I have some in my storage, I'm sure of it. Some lichen, I'm gonna have to go caving to get some, but it's only 8 pieces that I need. I might get a bit more anyways. It's the mud bricks, 32, and the packed mud, 93 packed mud. So I will get to crafting that with the mud that we have over here. Luckily, in one of the villages, we grabbed a bunch of hay, so we'll be able to use that to, well, do it quickly. Alright, we are just about ready to build. Put up our material lists here. We can see that pretty much everything is filled up. There are some things that aren't exact or that are just missing. I'm taking creative liberties with the decoration block, so don't worry about that too much. But we've got a bit of a change of plans. So at the beginning of the episode, we said that it was going to be just about over here, but I've changed my mind and we're going to place it on top of the hill here that we built last episode. It kind of works out well because the top of the hill is already flat. So we don't have to do much terrain work, and it gives us a bunch of space to actually work on. And right here, it looks really cool, and we can make it blend in a bit with this like waterfall here. So enough dilly-dallying, let's just get on with it. Now would you look at that? Ain't she pretty? Alright, so we've got most of the exterior done. Now, I think the YouTube plague has gotten to me and I forgot to do the backside. We've got like just an open hole here and there's supposed to be more things here. We'll get it done. Besides, the interior is also yet to be done. So I still got to get this taken care of, but you couldn't really see it from a time lapse. So I figured we'd cut it here for now and just give you guys a bit of a tour. So this is the main entrance. And yeah, so we're gonna have it wide open. Even in the center here, we're gonna have some decorations, but we're gonna... Why is the wanderer taking damage? I don't know. I can't find him. But we're gonna keep it wide open so that the horses and the camels and whatnot can easily get in and out here. And that's why this is so spacious and big. We're gonna have a second floor. This is going to be closed off because I have no real way of getting up to it without having like just something in the middle or like a weird staircase design. So we're just keeping that closed off. Get a bit of a view of the building. Now I know in the last episode while building that thing, I said that we wanted more color in our world, and here we are building a brown and brown build. But I mean, I like it. I like it a lot. That's kind of red. That's straight up like pink red. So we do have color in here still. Oh, he's dead. Alright, so see, like I just said, the back end's not done. We forgot to put slabs here, so let's fix that up. So we do have quite a bit of symmetry, like, on all sides. I did try to, like, flex a little, not flex, but stretch my skills. That's more like it. with the shapes and try and make something a little different, which is why I got like little extra roof up here, a little extra building. I'm trying to get better, so I'm trying to make things that are new to me. On every side, it looks like we have a face. And kind of my reasoning behind this, some of the choices, the glow lichen I thought was just cool and added a bit of a texture to it and softened up the corners ever so slightly. The green glass is because in my mind, this is red pink hue-ish, and I think green contrasts it a bit, so that's why we went with that. Otherwise, I usually just use like normal glass, but I think it'd be fun to use all the colors that we have eventually. Up here we have like kind of shutters that open the wrong way, And just kind of a design over the windows to make them look a bit more intricate, and we have the same idea copied on every side. Up here, we have pretty much the same thing with a little bit of a different roof. And this is just empty. And we're going to have this with just a lantern in the middle to light up a bit, kind of give a bit of like a lighthouse effect. That's the idea anyways. And we have our little roof up here. Now this is kind of jagged, but from every angle that we'll see it, it doesn't really matter because you can't see it all that much and the shape works. So that's more what I was focused on. And in the original design, we actually had like this here on both sides. And when this grows, it's really nice. It adds like a nice yellow to the build and it fits really well. And I had it on both sides, but with this being here and when I like put the schematic here and I kind of saw the potential of how it could be cool to have this little like pond thing going down here on this side, and it breaks up the symmetry a little bit, and it's just cool. It kind of makes it fit in more with the actual world and not be its own little build. So I guess it's about time for me to get working on the interior. I think I won't spoil too much of this. You can probably figure out what this might be, being that this is like a stable for Willow over there, and now also for Wilmer right there. But yeah, I guess we'll just get on to working with that, and I'll show you guys once it's all done. And we're pretty much done. So I suppose it's best that we start with the front, and keep in mind that I have the game audio turned down for you guys. I've yet to light up this whole area here for those who watched the last episode, so it's full of zombies. I'll bring it up just a sec. Okay. So here's the front. Our wheat has grown quite nicely. Obviously I haven't put water around here, so it takes a while, but after that I won't touch it, so that's fine. Here's our main entrance, and here's the main room, the main area. So like mentioned in the previous clips, we're keeping this pretty much open so that I can easily take Willow in and out of their Willow and Wilmer out of their pens. We've got like this kind of carpet design here with some hay bales and some glow lichen, and I've pretty much just thrown in a bunch of like storage and stuff on the corners to have some storage and to fill up the space a bit. I think it looks nice, as well as some flowers. So we're gonna have a pen here for Willow and a pen over here for, not a pen, right? Pens are for chickens. A room for Willow and a room for Wilmer on either side. I'm getting distracted by the zombies screaming downstairs, and they're really pretty basic. This is pretty much what it is on either side. I gotta put water in here, and I've got some banners hanging here to dry, and they're meant to be like when you go horse riding, you have your saddle, and underneath the saddle, you have a kind of like blanket or something, and that's what that is meant to be. And up here is a little bedroom for the ranch hand or whoever would live here. Quite simple, quite snug, but I think it does the job. And on the other side, we have a little storage area with just some stuff. Pretty much my leftovers from from the build that are just hanging there, along with some scaffolding. And if the ranch hand wanted to access it, we're just going to pretend that this ladder is movable. So you can just take this one and pop it over there. So yeah, up in the room, other than the bed, we have also more hay bales as a flooring. And I think it looks really nice for this context. We have the same thing over there. The yellow fits with these walls, I find. And out back here, we have our little doorway with this little kind of awning design. And sections for our cows and our sheep, with two little bushes. I wanted to put more in, but since that's not spawning, I must have forgotten something. But since these are quite small, relatively speaking, if I put any more in, it kind of looks too cluttered. So just one on each side. So yeah, that's about it. I think the only thing left to do now would be to actually move everyone in. And there we go. Everyone's moved in. There's Willow in her little room. Wilmer over here. And out back we have all of our sheep and cows. Bit of an upgrade from that little hole in the mountain there. So with that done, everyone, I think that's where we're going to end it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think about my little ranch farm thing in the comments. And if you want to stick around for the next episode, be sure to hit the subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.